Business owners recently met with Donald Trump at the White House about a week and a half ago to let him know that if he continues on this path with the trade war, we're going to have empty shelves across the United States. Donald Trump, of course, did take that message to heart a little bit and scaled back the tariffs for 90 days. We all remember when that happened. But this warning from business leaders may not have completely influenced Donald Trump, but it did apparently influence a lot of people throughout his administration, because according to a new report from Rolling Stone, several members of the administration spoke to them and said, yes, we're stockpiling supplies because basically we know what's about to happen. Now that's horrifying. Economists and experts out there have told everybody, please do not start stockpiling supplies. That could actually make shortages worse. I mean, we saw it at the beginning of COVID with people stockpiling bottled waters, hand sanitizers, toilet paper, and everybody saying we don't want to be back in that situation, and there's a chance we don't even need to be in that situation. But if you go out there to, Costco or Sam's Club and start buying up all the bulk toilet paper, we're gonna have problems. That's just the nature of life. But these Trump administration officials and staffers and whoever else, cabinet members, have said, we don't care, we're going to do it because, as one of them said, quote, it would be stupid not to. Now, here is what concerns me about this. These are people inside the administration. They heard the same warnings from the business leaders that Donald Trump did. Trump kind of did something about it, but not really. And these staffers know, okay, he's not going to address the problem. The businesses are saying the shelves are going to be empty. I'm going to go stockpile. And it's not just supplies, by the way, like certain canned foods and non-perishables and paper products. They also said they're hoarding their cash. They're taking their money out of the banks and hoarding it in their homes. Why? Why is this happening? Again, I can't give the exact answer for why these people are doing it, but I can explain something that is terrifying. These folks essentially have insider information. They hear warnings and they see reports that the general public does not. And this is how they're reacting. Now, I don't want to cause a panic by any stretch of the imagination. I certainly do not want people to go out and start stockpiling things. But if the people who have information that we do not, who are privy to conversations that we are not, if this is their reaction to what they see happening behind the scenes, this should be a massive warning to everyone else in the country that bad times, worse than they are now, believe it or not, are right around the corner. Something's going to happen. These things, these stockpilings, these, panics inside the administration don't happen for no reason at all. So that's what we need answers to. That's what we kind of have to figure out. What do you know that you are not telling the public? And to be honest, I get why you can't necessarily always tell the public. Obviously, you don't want to create a panic. But here's another part of this. This administration has told us multiple times in the last 2 weeks, we got 200 trade deals we're working on. Every country except for China is totally on board, and they're giving Trump everything he wants, and good things they're going to happen. We were actually told they were going to happen by the end of the week. Remember? I talked about that earlier in the week. They said it was coming by the end of the week, and it never showed up. And the press never asked any questions about where the hell the trade deals are. But the panic among the Trump officials proves that all that talk about all these alleged deals, it's total BS. It's not actually happening. I mean, we knew that, but this is the confirmation. Trump is not negotiating deals. Countries are not coming to the table. We are not getting everything we want. We are still on the path towards disaster. A disaster that Donald Trump started. Republicans in Congress have refused to take action on. They had the opportunity to pass the legislation to prevent him from doing the trade war. Didn't pass. So this is what it is. Do not panic. But when you see the people with insider information panicking, it's a little hard not to. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.